I have a new assistant for you, and you're going to love him. I'm Geno Perez Adventures. Hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. I'm going to turn you on to your new assistant right now. I have gone down the rabbit hole for artificial intelligence. And it is a deep rabbit hole, and it's a pretty interesting rabbit hole, and I use it every day, all the time, which is pretty obsessive compulsive, but it gets the job done. So I use, let's say you want to come to Colombia. I'm sure you've got at least 10 questions about Colombia, but do it this way. Don't ask questions about Colombia. Ask questions about the whole world. For example, well, I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. I use a thing called ChatGPT. Okay, it's free. The free version is not unlimited, but the free version is enough to get you hooked on more ChatGPT. I use another one called DeepSeek, which is a Chinese version, which is better, I think, than ChatGPT, but it's Chinese. And then there's the third one called Grok, G-R-O-K, which is Elon Musk's artificial intelligence. So what I do now is when I have a question that I don't have the answer for, I don't need to go research it. I can go on any of those three platforms and ask the question. And sometimes I'll go on 2 different platforms and ask the same question and see if I get varying results. And sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. But here's the key. You're sitting there on the couch wondering what you're going to do, where you're going to go, la 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 la. Well, make yourself a list of 10 questions. Where's the best place for a 65-year-old to retire, or a 55-year-old, or whatever your age is, to retire in the world? Where's the best place for a 65-year-old to find a wife or a girlfriend after being old? What is it going to cost me to live there? What is it going to cost me to get there? And you run these 10 questions, just invent them. Whatever the questions you want on, just make them, just do it. And you will be amazed. Every time I run a set of questions, like where's the best place to live, where are the best women, where's the cheapest, where is it, da da la la la, whatever you can think of, Colombia always comes up in the top 2, which is amazing. Sometimes it's Vietnam, sometimes it's Cambodia, sometimes it's Colombia comes up at number 1. But anyway, it will give you something to relate to. Well, I could go to Cambodia and this happens, or I could go to Colombia and this happens, or I could go to Vietnam and this happens, or I could go to Panama and that happens, or I could go to Costa Rica, or I could go to Brazil. And then, after you have all of that information, you can decide where you want to come check out. And for example, if it's Colombia, great. But then, don't just come to Colombia. Come to Colombia, come to Panama, come to Ecuador, come to Costa Rica, come to the surrounding, I wouldn't recommend Venezuela. I don't think you'll let you in as an American anyway. But you can have a fact-finding mission to Colombia, and while you're in Colombia, inexpensively, you can fly to Ecuador, to Panama, to El Salvador, to wherever, a few different countries to check and see what you like better in the area. And you could do the same in the middle, in the east, Cambodia, Vietnam, those places, etc. If you want to go to Cambodia, then you could visit the neighboring countries also, and that way you get more bang for your buck. But the best way to prepare for that trip, or to even see if you want to do it, is go to ChatGPT, go to DeepSeek, go to Grok, go to one of those or all three of them and ask them a set of questions on where is the best place for me to live as an old guy. You will be amazed, you will be shocked, and I mean I was. You think you're sitting next to your professor. And what I understand is that ChatGPT and Grok are basically a person that has a PhD in everything on the planet. Now just think about that. You get to talk to a doctorate of something, of mathematics, of psychology, of whatever there's a PhD degree for. It's like you're talking to him. And the hardest part is to know what is the correct question. And sometimes you can just ask them that. I'm thinking about what are the questions I need to ask? And lo and behold, there you go. You'll have the top 10 questions. It's amazing. Don't take my word for it. It's free. Go do it. Have a lot of fun. And today is the first day of the rest of your life. And if nothing changes, nothing's going to change. So suck it up, Buttercup. See you on the flip side.